YouTube. Tonight I'm going to show you how to make the perfect side dish for any steak that you may be preparing. I'm going to prepare a New York strip steak, but I wanted to show you how to prepare the side dish that I'm going to be eating to complement that steak. It's going to be sauteed onions and bell peppers, but I put a very unique twist on it, which makes this the perfect side dish to complement that particular meal. So let's get started with the ingredients that you're going to need. You're going to need, of course, 8 onions, and they're going to be sliced up thin like that. You need a half of a cup of vinegar, white vinegar, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. You're going to slice your green pepper and your red pepper the same way. You need both of these peppers to be sliced. Now the green pepper is more pungent, but the red pepper is sweeter. So when you cook the green pepper, this will add the perfect complement to the onions. For seasonings, we're going to use salt, a half a teaspoon of paprika, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground red pepper. Now, I'm going to go away, finish cutting up my onions, and do the same for my green pepper and my red pepper. And then I'll meet you at the stove so we can put together this fast, very, very delicious side dish for any type of steak that you are going to have. Tonight, it'll be my New York strip steak. Be right back. Okay, now we're at the stove, and I'm getting ready to start to prepare these onions. Okay, turn my stove up just a little bit more. Okay, now these onions need to cook for about 5 minutes. What they don't need to do is to caramelize. The only thing you want to do is to just kind of cook them until they're limp. What you do need to do is to leave a little bit of the crisp crunch in the onions. So that's going to take only about 5 minutes, no longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook these for about 5 minutes. And then after they cook for about 5 minutes, I'm going to bring it back. But first I'm going to add just a little bit of salt to them because you want to salt them to taste. So once these start to cook and they get up to 5 minutes, I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, now we're back, and the onions have been cooking roughly 5 to 6 minutes. And see, they're not caramelized, which is not what I wanted to do. This is exactly how you want them to look, and that's only 5 minutes worth of cooking, 6 minutes at top. In my haste, I forgot to show you one of the main ingredients, and that was tomato puree. You're going to use 3 tablespoons of tomato puree to the 8 sliced onions, and you want to use medium sliced onions. So I have in here 8 sliced onions. Now to that right now, since it takes the onions a little bit longer to cook than the red pepper and the green pepper, now I'm going to add in my sliced red pepper and my sliced green pepper. Now, like I told you, if the green pepper is not cooked, it gives off a very pungent taste. Once you cook it, it has a chance to mellow out. So it's the perfect complement to the onions and to the red peppers. As a matter of fact, the onions and the green peppers will fight for flavor to see which one will produce off the better flavor. And that makes it even that much better for you. Now, since I have these ingredients in the skillet, and this is a relatively fast dish, it does not take a long time to cook, I'm going to go ahead and add to this my 1/8 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. Now, if your food has to be kid friendly, that's not a lot of red pepper. It's only just a hint, enough to give it just a little bit more flavor, but it's not enough to be considered hot. So once I've added that in, then I'm going to go ahead and add my paprika. This is a very good side dish. It's going to complement your steak perfectly. And the fact that you're going to leave some crunch in your vegetables, that's going to really make it just a perfect side dish for your steak. Now I did put a little bit of oil in the bottom of my skillet. My skillet is on medium-high heat, and that's high enough to cook this through. Now this is the 3 tablespoons of brown sugar that I'm adding in now. I'm going to give that a quick stir. Now I'm going to go ahead, this is white vinegar, but the reason why it looks red, it's not apple cider vinegar, it is white vinegar, because I used the spoon. I don't like to throw away anything. So what I did was the spoon that I took out, the 3 tablespoons of tomato puree, I just put it over in the vinegar. So that's white vinegar. You do not want to use apple cider vinegar. Now to that, I'm going to go ahead and add my tomato puree. This is 3 tablespoons of tomato puree. Now it will not give you that tomato taste, but it's enough with that vinegar just to change that flavor. And this is a very good dish. I really think you're going to enjoy it. And it smells delicious. If you like onions as a side dish to your steak or to any meal that you're preparing, then this is going to be the perfect complement to that meal. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my stove on low, and I'm going to allow this to simmer for just about 3 minutes. At the end of it simmering for 3 minutes, I'm going to bring you back and show you what this meal looks like. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I'm at my stove, standing at my stove. Just wanted to take the top off this and show you what this dish looks like. Look, that is a very good complement to any steak. And there's a little bit of sauce down in here. That sauce is fantastic. I've done a lot of recipes that are really short in how long the recipe is and how long the actual prep time is, and they have been fantastic. So just because this is short like the rest, don't play it cheap. This is the perfect side dish to any steak, and I think that if you try it, you're really going to enjoy it. Now I'm making another video with this. I'm going to show you how to do a New York strip steak, and that's up next. So I just wanted to show you that, and that's the reason why I'm not dishing it up. And as always, thank you for watching. Chris Cook for you too. Bye.